Atalanta. Atalanta have brought in Daniel Maldini from Monza and Posh from Bologna on loan. Two good signings. They've lost Gollini to Roma, Godfrey to Ipswich, and Zaniolo, who went to Fiorentina, which we will discuss soon. I think when it comes to the pros of this is they directly replaced the players they lost with versatile options. So, for example, for Godfrey, they brought in Posh, and Posh can play right back and he can play centre back. For Zaniolo, who's a right winger that can also play as a secondary striker, they brought in Maldini, who can play either side. He can play secondary striker. We've seen him play in a false nine system as well. And also a good thing, when they lost two Italians, they brought in an Italian, which I know Atalanta have many Italians, but it's also it's important because of these quotas that they've introduced. When it comes to the cons, I think the upgrades were very minimal, and I don't think they focused on the areas that they needed the most. I think they needed central midfielders, which is something that I've mentioned. I don't think that... I think that Ederson and Derone are excellent. I don't think Suleiman and Pasalic are adequate backups for them.
Especially Pasalic in that role, because Pasalic is better closer to goal. Yes, I agree with you totally. Maldini fits the mold of many players that they've already got. He's kind of like that creative type.
They've got so many, bro.
Yeah, Samardzic,
CDK, Samardzic, Brescianini, Maldini, Lookman.
Brescianini, however, could also play a little bit deeper. He
but
could
not
do
in a
it.
central midfield role. I mean, if they're really pushing it,
he has done it.
They'd rather do Scalvini to Brescianini, I think.
Not sure.
I think he's a bit more offensive.
Brescianini could, even with Frosinone, we saw him in more of an offensive role because he was one of the better players, one of the more gifted ones. But I think by mold, he's more of a...
By mold, yes, but I've only seen him play more offensive for Atalanta.
To be honest, same.
Right?
Same.
Right?
Same. I think that Posh is quite interesting as well because I see him as a good player for Gasperini to work with, simply because he loves these powerful wing backs, these tireless, powerful wing backs with an eye for goal.
Yeah.